joined now by Udo Steffens. He's the president of the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management. Now, Mr. Steffens, everybody is looking at London right now, waiting to see what happens at the G20 summit. What are your expectations? Is it just yet another meeting, or can we actually expect any proper resolutions there?
I think we can expect proper resolution, especially as far as the first elements of the future global financial architecture are concerned. So there will be some consolidation of different opinion, especially between the Americans, the English, and the continental Europeans.
We can certainly expect probably a clash of opinions there. Do you think that pressure will mount on Germany, for example, to increase its stimulus package?
No, I don't think so. I think the stimulus package, which has Germany already put to the market, is rather high, seeing the size of the GDP as such. It's not as big as the United States, but nevertheless there is a positive stimulus already in the marketplace. I think especially, the future architecture and regulation is one of those areas where Anglo-Saxons and continental Europeans may not agree immediately.
Well, you just mentioned regulation. Obviously, that's a very important point. Tighter regulation, more transparency. What's your take on that? Is that feasible?
I think it is feasible. There will be a kind of push into more transparency, but there will be also a kind of deconsolidation and unwinding of complex financial products. I think this is necessary in order to rescue the rest of confidence which is still existing in the markets.
Well, perhaps a more personal question now, because there's been an awful lot of bankers bashing going on now. People despise bankers as being greedy and ruthless. How does that make you feel, and how do you explain that situation to your students?
I think we also have to reconsider our curricula, our MBA products, our Master of Finance, because there must be a new insight as far as the responsibility of future bankers is concerned. So there will be more interdisciplinary approaches, there will be more morale and ethics to be introduced in our different courses. I think we also have to revise our curricula and our approaches.
How do you think the financial crisis will affect Frankfurt as a financial hub?
Well, Frankfurt is already affected, so because business is going down, and as you may know, Frankfurt is in a very fierce competition, especially with Paris, but also Zurich, and to a certain extent also with London. But we will see what will be the outcome, because London is extremely going down.
And a last question, what kind of lessons have you personally learned from that crisis?
I think we all have learned that the complexity of the financial innovation was too high. So people were not able to manage complex risk situations. So we have to be more modest and have to be a little bit more realistic as far as risk management in complex global situations is concerned.
Okay, Udo Steffens, thank you very much for joining us.